So what has Molana Fazl Rahman and his JUI gained out of this entire rigmarole of bringing so many people to Islamabad? Let's look at the loss side of the equation. He has lost in terms of resonance. When he came here, he was resonating very well and he was speaking in a high pitch. He was talking about wresting control from the government and having enough people power on his back to be able to go and arrest the Prime Minister of Pakistan from his house. From that to back to the negotiating table and talking about give and take here and there is a climb down, and no type of sophistry or sophisticated argument or glibness is going to hide this fact. So number one, there is a slide from the position that he took and came down to this position. Number two, obviously the worker will be demotivated because the workers were brought into the Sunday Bazaar in Islamabad not to have fun and games and do the religious recitals. These things they could have easily done, they were doing back home as well, with the comfort of having a job to go to and be with their families as well. Those who have left their families behind and have come here in large numbers tend to see things in black and white, and we have seen that with previous dharnas as well. And those black and white things mean that this government has to go and we're in the right part, they are wrong. This government doesn't represent the religious aspirations that we believe are the essence of Pakistan, and with their presence Pakistan cannot be a true Islamic welfare state. And the whole narrative, what the narrative is. Those workers will be very disappointed when you begin to speak to them and tell them that the leader is going to decide on your behalf what is good for you and what is not. Though the same leader a couple of days ago was talking about the people being the ultimate decision makers and suggesting to the leader who has to follow their wish. So it will not be lost on them that a certain level of somersault has already come into motion. Thirdly, when as long as PTI is in power, their critics and they can really foul mouth their opponents, we know that very well, are going to be reminding Molana Fazl Rahman that he came to conquer Islamabad, sat in Sunday Bazaar and then went away basically empty-handed. Now, no amount of what you call patina being put on this sad situation is going to protect Molana Fazl Rahman from that kind of a sordid reminder and heartburn that it causes with it, that basically he came, he sat and he went back. So this is the lost corner. What is the gain corner? Well, if there's one person who was considered to be totally irrelevant after 2018 election, his name was Molana Fazl Rahman. And if there's one person who's bounced back with a vengeance and is central to every debate in the media, every debate in the diplomatic circles, every debate in the PM house as far as politics is concerned, every debate in Pindi as far as politics is concerned, his name is Molana Fazl Rahman. So Molana Fazl Rahman essentially has gained quite a lot in terms of relevance and resonance. Number two, JUI as a party has become big in terms of its ability to mobilize people. They have tested their structural strength. Apart from having footprint already in KP, Balochistan and Sindh, they will now be harnessing the vote bank inside Punjab as well. There's a lot of Deobandi vote that is there that is going to drift towards Molana Fazl Rahman. And remember also, beyond the religious vote, there is a float vote that neither belongs to People's Party nor to PMLN nor to PTI and are looking for a platform. I would not be surprised if in the coming electoral contest you would see JUI come up in a significant way in Punjab. So it's a win-win situation for Molana Fazl Rahman. And finally, if the march is ultimately proven to be a flop, something that ends not with a bang but with a whimper, then the blame could squarely be put at the doorstep of both the parties, PML and Pakistan People's Party. And Molana Fazl Rahman could say that, I punched above my weight, I brought you up till this point. Now, if you were unwilling to make this revolution happen, then you are to be blamed for it. It's a big gain for him. There's a reason why he's considered to be one of the most intelligent politicians around in the subcontinent.